this stuff really supposed to work?
Black coffee? It's been known to. Here, you need something in your stomach to absorb all that champagne.
Did I really say all those things to her in front of all those people?
I'm afraid so.
Justine strikes again.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. You'll get over it, and so will everybody else. Now, eat.
I can't. I went through all this trouble to make myself look beautiful, and I go and I do something ugly.
Well, you get no argument from me there.
Chase, what am I gonna do?
Well, it seems to me you have two choices. Either you change your attitude, you go downstairs and you have a good time, or you go home. Your choice.
Sonny, I'm glad you could make it.
Sonny.
I think we're just about ready to begin.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed this for anything. It's all Mr. B's been talking about for weeks.
I know.
May I have your attention, please, ladies? Attention, please. Thank you. Well, now that you've all had a chance to sample the champagne and you're in the mood, I believe it is magic time. Brett? Now, it occurs to me that you're probably all wondering why you're gathered here tonight. That's a very good question. Because, you see, tonight, you will all be witnesses to a murder. The perpetrator is right in this room, lurking among you. Who could it be? Is it you?
No.
Or you? Or you, maybe? Lloyd? No. You're the one who...
Hey, are you all right?
I'm okay. The fresh air helped.
You?
As long as that witch Justine
Someone
stays
in
away
this
from
room
me.
has to do it. But the big question is, who will be the victim?
Are you going to eat this food or what?
I don't know. Leave it.
Oh. Any plans to rejoin the human race soon?
They wouldn't have me.
Come on. So you opened your mouth and put every foot in the room in it. So what?
Oh, that's your idea of consolation.
You've got to have a sense of humor. If you can't, you're in trouble.
Oh, well, you know, why is it? Whenever you hear anybody say it's important to laugh at yourself, they're always saying that to somebody else.
Well, I can see trying to cheer you up as a lost cause, so I will bid you adieu.
Go ahead, run out on me.
Come on, you want to race me to the door?
Better yet, you got a gun, I could solve the problem permanently for the rest of the world,
That's
anyway.
not funny.
Oh, Chase, why is it that some people get their lives handed to them on silver platters and the rest of us have to keep banging our heads against walls?
Will you forget about Susie? Let's go back downstairs and have a good time. This murder game sounds like it might be fun. I've never been to one of you.
Only in my dreams. Why don't you go downstairs, have a good time. I'll be all right. You listen well.
What am I going to do, run out on you when you look like this?
Oh, you have to bring up what I look like.
Hey, wait, I think you look like $1 million in your new duds. On the outside, anyway.
Sorry, the windows to my soul are a bit fogged at the moment. Sometimes I would just like to strangle her. Her and her Miss Wholesome look.
Back to Susie.
She starts a business on her own. It's successful. She meets Mr. Wonderful. He falls in love with her. I just don't get it. What am I doing wrong?
You're judging people from the outside, for one thing. Don't you think she has problems? Everybody has problems.
They just don't try to solve them the way I do. I would like her to fall into a black hole and never be seen or heard from again.
Justine, you don't really mean that.
Don't I? What about you, Casanova? What if Alec hadn't come back? Don't you ever think to yourself, where would you and Adair be now?
No, I don't. I have too much respect for myself to think that I could ever win a dare at Alec's expense.
I know you care about Alec, but that's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. If anything ever happened to him...
Or Susie.
Think of how much easier life would be right now. But I would still be me, and you'd still be you. And we can't control their lives. So it seems to me we should think about trying to change our own.
I wonder.
What?
Nothing, never mind. It was perverse. Shall we go, Galahad?
Where? Home or to the party?
Back to the party, you dink. I'm not gonna let some piece of white bread destroy my fun. Besides, I have murder on my mind.
Oh, brother. Nancy Drew.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, may I have your attention? Please. Thank you. Before we begin, Joe and I would like to thank each and every one of you for buying a ticket to our Murder with Merriment party.
Our annual party, if all goes well.
And it will.
We have done so well financially, we hope we can do this every year.
Hear, hear.
How well did you do?
Well, you come down to the shelter and I'll break it down for you.
Yeah, we might even sign you up for a little extra duty.
There.
Oh, now you're on the spot.
All right, I'll be there.
Good, we'd love it.
All right.
And seriously, I can't tell you how much we appreciate your generous support. And you'll never know how much you've done for the kids at the shelter. You've brought smiles to faces, and to a lot of them, hope was a dim memory. But that is enough fundraising. If my master of the macabre is ready,
He is?
then let the game begin. And may you have as much fun committing the murder and solving the mystery as we had planning it. Mr. Bergman, if you please.
Thank you. Oh, before we begin, in case you're all wondering what these little rubber daggers with the numbers painted on them are for, these are your door prizes, which we'll give out at the end of the evening, so everybody hold on to your little rubber daggers. Now, if we're all ready, Joe will pass out the instructions.
But don't open them until we tell you.
Darling, I was so worried about you. You were gone so long. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I was afraid you might not come back after that awful scene Justine made.
Stephanie, I just needed some fresh air. I thought I would explode when she started in on me. If she does it again, next time I won't be so polite.
Well, we made it back just in time. Are you sure you feel up to this?
Yes, I am. And I promise no more contact of any kind with Miss Wright.
Atta girl.
Don't worry, Stephanie. Don't worry. Justine Calvert won't be a problem after tonight.
All right, everyone, please. The following instructions are very important, so please listen closely. When you open the envelope marked with your name, you'll find instructions meant for you and you alone, so please, to keep the game going, don't tell anyone what your instructions are. Now, these are the rules. One person will find that he or she is the murderer. Another person will be the victim, but only the murderer will know who his or her victim might be.
What about the rest of us? What are we supposed to do?
Well, the rest of you will be detectives or witnesses to the crime after the murder's been committed.
Will the instructions tell us where to commit the murder if, in fact, we are the murderer?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Each and every one of you will be told exactly what part of the house to go to, and the murderer will be told where to find his or her victim. Right.
Who provides the murder weapon?
Oh, we do. And not only do we provide the weapon, we tell the murderer where to find the weapon and how to dispose of it after the crime has been committed.
Sounds pretty thorough to me.
I'll say.
And after the murder, everyone will reassemble here in the parlor.
Ah, the old detective in the drawing room trick.
Yeah, you've got it.
But how will we know when the murder has been committed?
Oh, you'll know.
That must be a gun, then.
Or strangulation, all that choking and screaming.
What do we do if we're the victim? After the murder, I mean.
Just lie down and play dead till somebody finds you.
Okay? Is that all clear, everybody?
Yes.
All right. Open your envelopes.
Okay.
Look at yours.
But after you grant the instructions, put them back in the envelopes and put them on this silver tray so we can collect them.
So, have you opened your envelope yet?
Well, to tell you the truth, I hadn't planned on participating, but Joe and Stu made up an envelope for me anyway.
I see.
How about you?
Are you kidding? I couldn't wait.
Yes, I see.
You know something, though, Brett? I really don't think you should be playing.
No?
No. I mean, after all, this is your house. You know every nook and cranny in the whole place. You've been working so closely with Joe, so I just bet you already know the murderer and the victim, right?
Wrong.
Oh, come on, you can tell me.
No, I can't. I wish I could, but besides, that would spoil the game.
Oh, game schmaze. I'm terrible at these. Come on, please.
Oh, would you excuse me, please?
Darn. Hello.
All right, everyone. I believe you've read your instructions, and we can start. Brett, the lights, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. Spade.
All right, everyone, take your places. Come on, take your places. Take your
Wendy, what? Do you have any idea where Chase went?
No, but we're not supposed to know where everybody is.
I can't believe you're following instructions.
Well, aren't you?
Yeah, what the heck? Let's give it the old college try, hmm?
Hey, Mom! What? Come here. You tell me what yours said. I'll tell you what mine said.
Oh, Wendy.
Oh, come on, Mom. I'm terrible at these things. Please tell me what yours said.
You know I can't do that. It's against the rules. Why don't you give the game a try? Maybe you'll have a good time with
Oh,
it.
this isn't fun. Dinner and dancing is fun, not this.
Well, try to find Alec. Maybe he can give you an interesting time in a dark old house like
Never mind.
this.
Forget it, Mom. Thanks for all the help.
Joe!
Stephanie. Just had a feeling. Shouldn't leave these cards unattended. No fair peeking, you know.
As a matter of fact, I was just trying to find my own card thing because I forgot my instructions.
Oh, is that it? Aren't you supposed to be someplace?
As if you didn't know.
Have fun.
Where is it? Potted palm, potted palm, you are a potted palm. You are a gun.
Hi.
Hi!
Well, if that's not a guilty look, I don't know what is.
Are you here to murder me?
Me? Oh, come on, Liza. I saw the look on your face when you read your instructions. You are the murderer. Or should I say murderess?
Oh, you think so, do you? What is this, a case of once a reporter, always a reporter? Well, you're not getting a thing out of me, and I don't care if you are my best friend. And what are you doing in the dining room?
What if I said I belonged here?
Good, the more the merrier. Are you hungry? Would you like some of Granddad's Edgar Allan potato
Would you
salad?
stop trying to throw me off the track?
Sonny!
You don't want any witnesses,
I don't
do
know what
you?
you're talking about.
Oh, forget it. Just tell me where the pantry is.
Through that door and down the steps.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. But I still think you're it.
All right, this must be it.
Well, it's only a toy. It's only a game.
tell you to go someplace and there's nobody here. I'm gonna have something to eat. Wonder what arsenic and old lace is. Ooh. Should I or shouldn't I? There is always the diet to consider.
Eat, drink, and be merry.
You scared me half to death. What are you doing lurking around behind curtains? Isn't that carrying this too far?
Not under the circumstances.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
Afraid not, Stephanie. You're it.
I should have known. It's typical.
Now, would you like to finish that before or after I kill you?
This isn't happening. It can't be.
Are you ready?
Well, go ahead. You've been wanting to do it for years. Get it over with. That it? That the best you can do?
Something must be wrong. Let me try again.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no need to come any closer with that thing. If it works, it works.
I don't understand. I could have sworn it'd make a big noise to draw everybody into the room.
Terrific. What do I do now? Scream?
People who get shot don't scream, Stephanie. They...
What? What's so funny? What?
They fall down.
Me? You want? For no way. I have gone with this far and...
Shh. It's a game. Now, come on. I shot you. Fall down. You have to.
Why should I?
Because you're dead. I shot you.
Prove it.
Bang, bang. You're dead. Now fall down.
No way. Your gun is broken. You did not kill me, and I am not dead.
It's for charity.
Do you have any idea what this dress cost?
Luck of the draw. It could have happened to any one of us.
Look at the draw, my foot. Joe Turner set it up. I am not doing this. I am going to sit in a chair.
You can't sit in a chair. Dead people do not sit in chairs.
This dead person does.
Oh, yeah? Well, just think how you're going to feel when the room fills up full of people looking for a dead person on the floor and they find one sitting in a chair. How are you going to explain that?
I am doing this, so I will not have to speak to one other living soul all night and explain why I'm not lying down. This rug is absolutely filthy.
Well, just stop grousing and lie down. Oh, for heaven's sake. Here. What in the world do you have on under here?
None of your business.
Yeah. Well, close your eyes, Stephanie. You're dead.
It smells down here, and it's chilly. There's a draft.
Now remember, you have to stay exactly like this until they find you. Close your eyes. You are dead.
Well, hurry up and send someone in here. I'm not spending the whole night like this.
I'll do the best I can. I can't tell anyone, then you'll know who did it. All right. Now remember, you have to stay exactly like this. I'm leaving now, dear.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Terrific. I get my favorite room and nobody in it. Except I have to wait for who knows what without a radio and no magazines.
Wow. What beautiful coats. Why not? I can dream, can't I? On the other hand, this I could live with.
Well, well, well. I have you right where I want you this time.
Oh, boy. You're the murderer.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Well, who would have thought? Snow White turns Annie Oakley.
You're just full of wisecracks, aren't you? One right after the other.
Susie, about what happened tonight, I had a lot to
It's
drink.
almost as if I got to choose my very own victim. Shooting you is going to be a pleasure.
And on that note, would you like to get this over with?
In a hurry to die?
Let's just call it a perfect ending to a perfect evening.
In that case, just say when.
When?